Well, my name is Scott Gerbrandt, and when I think of surrender in the context of my faith, and particularly in the season of Lent, my mind right away goes to the paraphrased version that Eugene Peterson gives in the message in the Sermon on the Mount, where he says, Blessed are the poor in spirit, or blessed are you when you are at the end of your rope. With less of you, there's more room for God and God's rule. And that causes me to think of a memory that I have in my late 20s when I went rock climbing. I did a lot of that, and I was climbing in northwestern Ontario. I was at the top of an 80-foot climb. I was lead climbing, and my body was really tired. My muscles were starting to give way, and I came to the realization that I was going to fall. And I had to make a decision. Do I keep going and fall accidentally, or do I take the intentional step of actually pushing and actually falling on purpose, surrendering to the fall? And the reason to do this is to actually trust the system and to be more safe. And I found myself struggling. Your mind is going, do not push away. And yet in that moment I did. And I took a 20-foot fall, and the system and my friend who was the belayer caught me. It was great. And so when I think of surrender, I think of that kind of juxtaposition, that moment of intentionally giving myself to God so that God can have God's space and to have God's rule in my life. So it's that moment, and that's what I think of when I think of surrender.